Hello, Gemini. It's really windy here. Welcome to my channel, GreenLion Goddess Tarot. Actually got a really nice afternoon breeze coming up, but it can knock things around a little bit. So I'm just moving the microphone, actually. So let's see what we've got for you, Gemini. This is a general reading. Just take what feels right. It's the reading for the 1st of February through to the 15th. Not all of it is going to resonate, so just take what feels like it's resonating and leave the rest. If it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading. The link is in the description box below. We'll get more information, find out what more you need to know, and we will look at the future beyond. So let's see what we can get for you, Gemini. Let's see what information is coming through for Gemini. We have the 7 of Swords, Venus, Aquarius. Wow. Okay. So, we are in Aquarius season coming in at the moment. So I feel like this is interesting. This is going to be an interesting challenge. I feel like I get the word, your mind is abuzz. Your mind is abuzz with ideas. And this is a very, it's a time where the challenge is to really tune into that Aquarian energy of progress, innovation, new technologies, all that sort of thing, new ideas coming through, and what to make of it, how to interpret that, how to make that work for you, and how to actually get the best ideas coming through for you. So I feel like I just get the words ideas factory for you, Gemini. So, but it could be that to the stage where you get kind of bzz, overload, like I'm on this electric charge and I'm like bzz. So that's what I'm kind of getting, that you do need to find ways to calm your mind down, to be able to clear some space if you're getting a lot of ideas and downloads coming through with it. It's brilliant having these ideas come through, but they can also be, the frequency of it can be a little bit too much, so it can bring on headaches and things like that as well if you're not looking after yourself, or you're not able to, if it's a different frequency to what you're used to. So, but it's also this, I keep getting this conundrum of these ideas coming through and then saying, how am I going to now make this work? How am I going to make this practical? How am I going to make this what am I going to do with this? So it is exciting, it's your fellow air sign coming through with you. And I feel like the two of you together, they're just showing me like two sisters that get on so well and they can't stop talking. And look, the Death card, you've got a huge transformation coming around work. So that's why I feel like there's huge ideas around money, how to make your money work, how to new ideas around currency, new ideas about how you can work, highly intuitive time coming through. Whoa, my goodness, the Empress, whoa, the Tower. This is huge. This is huge. You've got like 4 major arcanas here. Wow. Okay, Gemini. So this is an electric time for you. Another one, the Moon, the 10 of Wands, definitely some big changes, letting some things go. 9 of Cups. Oh, and another one, the Sun card. What a brilliant one to come at the very end. And the Hanged Man. Wow. Okay. And the 7 of Pentacles at the base of the reading. You've got 2 7s. So it is this challenge about you being presented, you've been given something, and it's like, how are you going to take it to the next level? How are you going to make it, turn it from the 7 into the 8? And this is the big thing. Progress. It's all about progress here. So it's exciting. Like, I feel excited. I feel buzzed up. But let's have a look at it. So the Death card coming through. I know a lot of you are very in tune with the tarot decks. You know that the Death card is about transformation and change coming through. So, this is a sweeping energy. This is a massive energy. This is a huge shift and change by the fact that you're surrounded by all these major arcanas here. So this is a really big point in your life. This is could be, I just got the words turning point. This can be a turning point for your life. So we have, in your conscious mind, we have the world. there is a sense that you might be wanting to take on the world. You could be looking at these ideas in terms of how they're going to affect the world. We're looking at humanity. We're looking at worldwide reach for whatever it is that your ideas are coming to fruition. If you're not thinking quite that big, it is like the challenge of thinking quite big. That's kind of like thinking outside the square, but you're like not even seeing it as a square. You're seeing it as a totally different shape. So everything's kind of, it's like trying to make sense of everything that you're experiencing and sensing and feeling and thinking. So I do feel like it's like you understand that there is a completion of a cycle, and that something big is shifting and changing here, and you're stepping into a new cycle. And it's like, what do you want to bring into that? You very much, because in the recent past you've got the Empress, and she's brought in some abundance. She's brought in an opening up of your world, an opening up of your energy, and expansion of your energy into fruition. There's all these things now birthing, all these ideas coming to fruition. It's a very potent time for you, Gemini. The Empress kind of just wanted to open you up to so many new possibilities, to more abundance coming through into your world. So that's a very highly positive, a very strong manifestation energy as well. And so you have deep down, you have the High Priestess. And this is working with the two different energies, a highly intuitive energy coming through. So you need that energy. It's also in order to tune into that Aquarian energy. So you're using your intuition and your mind together. And deep down, this is working for you. So there might be synchronicities. This is also, High Priestess can be Lady Luck. She can bring people to you. She can be bringing a lot of good omens, a lot of fortuitous events that it's just like it's all meant to be. It's all falling into place. I feel the wheels turning, and it can feel disorientating. It can feel overwhelming, but it's also, there's a lot happening, absolutely, but it also can feel really liberating and exciting. So this High Priestess, she's bringing the polarity of the energies together, because there are differences in the energies that you're working with here, and she's been able to weave them together on a very deep level, on a subconscious level as well, so that they make sense. Because sometimes the Aquarian energy and the ideas come through can seem weird. They can seem strange. It can seem like as if that's going to happen. So it's just a matter of this energy being able to weave that so that it kind of makes a little bit more sense in your world. So I feel like what's happening is that you're having this mind explosion, and that is causing this is working very, very well with this catalyst for change, this huge change that's sweeping through here. So again, I keep getting the words electric, and look at what this look at what the electricity does, the lightning. It's got a very strong point, and it's the center of that tower, that crown. Something no longer fits you. The round crown no longer fits the rectangular tower, and it's just like bzzz, like a lightning bolt out of the blue. It's like either an idea that just suddenly brings in this huge change. It feels like a very fast, quick download of some sort that comes through, and just bzz, things change very quickly. If you're not going with this energy, this change could come to you as well. But it feels like it's just things, the old order is being smashed, were the words I was given. And it's like this is the old order. This is related to, old Capricorn type energy, structures, master builder, building structures that are not right anymore for the world or for you, and just wanting to break free of that, breaking free of some kind of limitation, something that held you in a place that no longer serves you or fits for you. So even though this is a big, you've got the death card right next to the tower, that's going to signal big change. It can be disruptive change for some of you. because we've got that lightning bolt, the electricity coming through, I feel like you are going to be able to ride this quite well, and I can see the outcome. It's a good outcome here. So I feel like there's good things coming here, or at least some light is being shed. But some of the stuff that's been is coming very much out into the open. So you are presenting as the moon, and this is again sitting right next to the High Priestess, the two most intuitive cards of the deck. So a very highly intuitive time. You might be finding that you're getting a lot of these downloads in your dreams, some very powerful and potent dreams coming through. You can be feeling like your third eye might be wide open. You could be feeling very sensitive. You could be feeling very psychic, highly intuitive. It's a very creative and dynamic time for you. I just feel like you're very open. You're very, very open to a lot of stuff, a lot of energies. So you do need to be careful that you can protect yourself and it doesn't become too much of a burden. But energy surrounding you, the 10 of Wands, something you just release it. This time something's become a burden, something's become heavy, something becomes very obvious it needs to be released. And it absolutely does gets kind of, you could just imagine this character's walking along carrying this heavy load of wands, can't see where they're going. It's been really it can be exhaustion, it can be working too hard, it can be all sorts of things. It can just be feeling really heavy, feeling like it can be a depression even. It can just be feeling exhausted, like I said, exhaustion, but not feeling very motivated, feeling like you don't have the energy to do something. And I keep getting this image of this lightning bolt just coming and going zzz, and this guy just drops his load and just walks freely and can walk back home again, walk to a structure that works for him. Come back to yourself, not some other version of yourself that has been constructed here. But also this is about deconstructing bigger things. It can be outside of yourself, like, it's like if we combine this with Aquarian energy, it can be like bringing in new currency systems. It can be new ways of running businesses. It can be structures in terms of communicating, social media. It can be all sorts of things like that. Can be extraterrestrial, it can be alien, it can be intergalactic, it can just, the Aquarian energy can bring in all sorts of stuff like that. So, ultimately what you're wanting is fulfillment. You're wanting things to line up and things to start coming in for you as you're wanting. That is going to bring a deeply fulfilling period. And, it's such a dynamic time. It's such a dynamic time. I feel like you're in the process of deconstruction and reconstruction, and the brilliance of that process and the brilliance of your mind throughout that process. And it's more the element of air that's working here than and releasing. It's to do with your motivation and your desire rather than your cups energy here. There's some bigger energies working here. But so I'm not seeing it as a particularly, the emotions would be quick, just related to a lot of these quick changes coming through. The satisfaction, the fulfillment will come after this. This is all a period of deconstruction. So as an outcome, you have the Sun and the Hanged Man, like two major arcanas again, Gemini. And the Sun card is a major breakthrough. There's a major breakthrough that comes with this. Light is shed on a subject or a topic or something in your life, and there's this understanding of allowing yourself to be liberated and freed. And with it comes this clarity. The Sun card also brings a lot of happiness. It's the happiest card in the deck. And it connects you to your inner child. There's a sense of victory that your inner child is happy as well. So sitting next to the Hanged Man, it is a sense that things might have been turned upside down, quite literally. Your world could be turned upside down. I just feel like structures could be turned upside down. But that shedding some light, it actually on how that's happened, It can be a period of needing to understand, look at things from different angles, and a period of enlightenment. It can actually, I'm just being told a great awakening. So this can be a period of great awakening for you, and not only for you, but for the earth. So I keep being shown this image of like the crazy scientist bringing these brilliant ideas into the world, and he's just in his lab or her lab, and just kind of, it's kind of got that genius energy to it. It's on the genius frequency that you can tap into here. So, and along that frequency, once you clear some of that debris, those structures, particularly related to, external structures, but structures within the mind, it creates this new space for a great awakening. So, but if we don't want to be as dramatic and big as that, it is just shining, bringing in some clarity and a major breakthrough here, which is going to take some time to understand and to recalibrate. So, this is all about, if we look at this Seven of Pentacles, and this energy just has brought me back down to earth. It's playing game with the big guns, with all the major arcanas, and then the little Seven of Pentacles comes in and goes, hey, I'm the overall meaning at the bottom of the card. I've got the meaning here. And I'm like, oh, here you are. Let's come back to earth and see exactly what this means in reality, how this works, what this is going to do. And it's about bringing in growth. It's about grounding it in, making it something, a concrete reality, bringing in more growth in terms of money, in terms of career, in terms of home. So in terms of just your general world. So ultimately, and it's not even your world, it's also like the surrounding energies. It can be the world. It can be those surrounding you. So ultimately, this is a very potent period of growth and change for you, Gemini, that's coming through. So let's pull a positive affirmation and see what we're getting. But your mind is going to feel so alive. It says, I am willing to change. And, that's been a big theme. I'm willing to release old negative beliefs. They are only thoughts that stand in my way. My new thoughts are positive and fulfilling. So that would be the only thing like that with this Seven of Swords that can trip you up, as well as getting stuck in an old belief system, getting stuck down the path of negativity. And that can kind of get you in a holding pattern as well. This one is, I let go of all expectations. I flow freely and lovingly with life. I love myself. I know that only good awaits me at every turn. And that's, I think that, one of the other tricks to this energy is to be very open with a curious mind and to have no expectations and try and be not judgmental with this energy. Yes, some of it will be crazy. Some of it won't land. But that's okay. It's really about being open to that energy. Some of it will. The stuff that's going to actually bring the growth and will land. So you just need to trust that energy. So let's see what animal spirit medicine is Gemini working with at this moment in time. You might actually, they're just saying then that you might actually have some unconventional things happening within relationships. You might meet some unconventional people. I just keep getting the word unconventional. So that might be interesting. But that will, if you meet people like that, they will open your mind. So we have, as the animal spirit energy, the camel coming through, and it's actually a fire energy, even though this is fire meets water, and it's finding that lovely balance between the two of them about motivation and what fulfills you. And they're saying this is a journey. This has been a long journey. You are the survivor. The camel is the survivor. But also, you can see that crescent moon of the high priestess there. Highly intuitive journey. So, for me, this camel has a little smile. It's happy. It is, this is a journey that you're going to be happy and willing to go on. it is a journey, a long journey. It's the start of the great new adventure. So I feel like this is the beginning, and to understand it like that this is a journey and that you have everything that you need to get you through this. You have the camel survives off the water. So, yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful. So let's pull a fairy card for you, Gemini. What information, intuitive information, do we have for Gemini? The bright mother, beautiful. And this is like a real Cancerian energy for me coming through. And it's really about connecting back into your body. So, you know, you can, this energy, what they're saying is it's important to, because this is such a dominant energy of the element of air coming through, that it's important to connect in with this earth energy as well. And the way you can do that is by connecting into your body in particular. Caring for your body, touching your body, very sensual energy, just appreciating, loving your body, looking after it. This is also very nurturing energy, a mothering energy. It can be to do with relationship with mother, but really I'm getting to ground back into your body. Eat well, look after yourself, just really enjoy your body. It might be that, again, this is funny. The energy they bring through is funny sometimes. They're showing me this like nudist camp and like people liking to be walking around naked but just kind of quite eccentric and unique. And so they're saying tap into that energy. Like, I'm not saying go out and just blatantly walk around naked, but in a space where it's safe, where it's fun, where enjoy your body. It might be just being at home on the couch when no one's around. Just it's playful. It's just silly. It's allowing yourself to be a bit eccentric. It might be you might feel like wearing something really. Show me wearing something around the house, like odd socks or that jacket that you never wear because you think people are going to think it's too strange, but you decide to wear it one day. Or I don't know, like wearing little things that just make you feel good and quirky and fun. So that seems to be that's nice energy as well, particularly related to clothing or items of clothing or what you're wearing or what you're not wearing. So, yeah, it's just a little bit of fun, but connecting into your body in a nice way, So it might be like paint your nails or do your hair, put something in your hair, something just fun like that will help you ground down. We have, speaking of a journey, we have the wheel, the navigation wheel, and it is about, it's interesting because this Seven of Swords actually looks a bit like it, doesn't it? And there's so many different ways to go here. It's about being master of your own ship and being able to work out the right route. But what they're showing me is that in the olden days they used, and probably still now, I don't know anything about this, but they're showing me how they used to use the stars as navigation. So using your intuition, and again, the star card is the Aquarian energy. So it's about navigating your way through those energies. It can sometimes feel like you are going, whoa, but with all those ideas whirring around, but to understand you are the master of your ship. You are the master of this journey. You are the one navigating this. And sometimes it might feel like you don't have control because there's so much coming in, but you do. But there's this fine balance about being open and allowing things to have the freedom to move and be open to these ideas rather than being constricted and going, we're only going this way. There is a sense there needs to be some flexibility around that as well. So that's it, Gemini. It's a very exciting time for you. I'm sure there's going to be like a renaissance, a flurry of ideas coming through. March, April. So it's going to be this amazing time, I would say. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to take it over to the deep read now. We're going to look at the future beyond. We're going to find out what more information you need to hear. And so if you'd like to come over to that, I'd love if you do. It's always like a rich journey. The link is in the description box below. And I also tag it in the comments as well. So, yep, click on that. It'll take you over to Vimeo. But otherwise, if this is where we're leaving each other, enjoy this energy. It's going to be nice, like, because it's your element. And so I think you're going to really, really enjoy this. And yeah, there's just a few things that you can do if it gets too much for you, but it's an exciting time of progress, growth and change coming in, and lots of brilliant new ideas. So, and yeah, potential for a great awakening and a major breakthrough here. So yeah, this is awesome energy. So thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, subscribe and leave a comment or share, and take care, Gemini. Look after yourself. See you next time. Bye.